All of a sudden, the rain's coming down hard. Huh. Hamburgers tonight. Good thing we have a covered grill. um, it's going to be organic hamburger meat, and for that, I do not want to use store-bought buns. In fact, I never use store-bought buns. I can't stand them. So they're homemade. All we need is flour, something for the top, sesame seeds, and some chia seeds, butter, milk, water, an egg, flour, salt, yeast, and sugar. And they really don't take long. It's so easy to make, and they taste so much better. Makes good hot dog buns too. First we heat the butter, the water, and of course the milk. And this should come to about 120 Fahrenheit. Do not get it over 130. It kills the yeast later on, but you can always cool it down. One of these things comes in quite handy. A total of 4.5 cups of flour, but to begin with you put about 1.5 cups in the bowl and then add the yeast and the sugar and the salt and mix that up. Just like that. Okay, can you say this is good? 109, the butter's melted. It really just needs to warm up and melt the butter. It doesn't need to cook or anything. And I will put it to the flour mix. Good to go. It's getting really dark now. More and more rain. So we'll just dump that in there. Mix it up until it's all incorporated really well. And the egg goes in next, and that too gets mixed really well. And now we gradually add the rest of the flour. Mixing until a nice non-sticky dough forms. Using my hands here, and it's starting to come together quite nicely. So everything's incorporated now, and it's nice and doesn't really stick to anything anymore. Now starts the hard part. You're supposed to knead this for 8 minutes. I do have a mixer, but I can't stand the noise and I don't want to drag it out. It's so big and bulky. So I do this by hand, but by all means, if you have a mixer and you don't mind using it, pop it in there. It's easier. All kneaded up. It's all nice and smooth. And I let it sit for about 20 minutes or so, covered up. Now it's been no more than 20 minutes. Look how nicely this came up. Time to form the buns. Ripping off pieces like that, and then I shape it. Here they are, 3 beautiful buns, and these I let rise again now for another 10-15 minutes. Covered up, of course. In the meantime, I rolled up some rough rectangles, rough really, and these flats get rolled up and the sides get tucked in, and the fold goes on the bottom, and these will be hot dog buns. Ta-da! 15 minutes up, they've been rising nicely. And over here, the hot dog buns. They get to go a little bit longer because they took me longer to make, but these guys are going in the oven now. Well, oops, almost forgot. Before they go in, they get just a little tiny brushing with water to stick the seeds on. There, we want to have that top to look quite pretty. Some sesame. And now they're ready. Buns are out. Look how pretty they are. They got so big. Next, hot dog buns go in. And in the meantime, over here, I'm frying up some chanterelles to put on my burger. Yum. Okay, the buns are out too. Just kidding. Here they are. This is the real stuff. So, yeah, these are store-bought, and I want to show you. Of course, you all know, but it blows my mind. Look at the number of ingredients in this, and so many with X, Y. It can't be good. And all we used is some real stuff from the grocery store. Look at these lame guys. These are good. You can make them as big as you want. I made these bigger because we have some real broths in there. So that will be amazing. Now to make my hamburger. Getting really hungry. I cut them open so we can get them toasted up on the grill. And look how pretty they are. It's nice and fluffy. It's soft, but it still has some texture, not like this store-bought stuff. See there? It makes the ultimate burger bun and the ultimate hot dog bun. These are really good. Try them out. They're so easy. Freeze well. I'm just warning you, once you make these, you don't want to go back to store-bought.